has decided to wind down his Pop Tones label. The move has sent shudders through the industry, where profits among the big boys like EMI and Warner Music are already in freefall. Well, McGee thinks that these days artists can make it without record companies helping themselves to their cash.
When Oasis kicked up a storm in the 1990s, it was the final golden age of the hit-making record labels. With big company promotion behind them, a band could sell 20 million copies a time. After success with his Creation Records and then Oasis, Alan McGee discovered and managed a string of bands and started doing it all again at his new label Pop Tones, which launched the career of the Hives. But suddenly, overnight, Alan McGee says the internet and digital technology have destroyed the old business model.
The accountants will make them see sense. They'll probably, stop signing new groups. New groups will have to develop themselves, which is probably good for the groups, because they'll be able to do what they want. You turn your back on other people I need it. It's not your problem, 'cause the walk is off your door. Up-and-coming bands like The Sessions are winning fans through websites like MySpace. They can sell downloads and press CDs without a multinational record company muscling in, especially on their live performances, which provide most of the income.
I think the whole magic behind it's all been stripped away. You realise most of it's sort of based on money, but the great thing is now you can actually do it for very little, which means that someone like me, who never even thought about putting a record out and really didn't have a lot of interest in it, can actually do it and can actually find an audience.
So Alan McGee is concentrating on advising bands he rates, like The Sessions, on how to do their own thing. He says it's no longer realistic for record labels to cream off the profits.
Record companies aren't really keeping up with that. They're still trying to live in the, with 70s record contracts and 80s record contracts, and it's moving so fast. It's like, but the best advice I could give to any young band is to do it yourself. And, of course, the major record companies will come in and sign 2 or 3 new bands a year. They probably always will, but who'll own the major record companies? Probably a hedge fund.
So what's good news for rising stars like The Sessions is bad news for the old music companies, who may need to take their lead from Alan McGee and keep reinventing themselves. Nigel Cassidy, BBC News.
That is the business news this hour. Don't forget you can get in touch with us.